What's up, you guys? This is Fang /VA here, coming at you with hopefully a new video series concept for the channel, which is where I'm going to bring guests on to possibly debate about things. Nothing like politics, religion, and sports, and all that. I'm not going to bring anyone to debate about that because I still go by the rules that those three topics should be not brought up when you're talking to friends. But that's my opinion. But yeah, I figured we would try this out, and if you all want more of these type of videos, then you all know what to do. So, this first debate here, I've decided to bring on my lovely girlfriend.
Hi.
Now, right now, we are live on her Twitch, because she's still doing her uncapped donathon. It happens. We've had a busy few weeks.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
Yeah, anyways,
so, like I said, this as well, I'll start bringing more people on. And in this first debate, this is a bit contentious between me and Mizuki here because while she likes the character, I kinda don't. So we're going to be debating Silver the Hedgehog.
My boy.
Shadow's very first roundhouse kick. Well.
Oh, come on, you gotta. Oh, hey! Silver is not Shadow's punching. Wow.
Anyways, if you're new here, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell button to get all of my uploads, and go check out Mizuki's stream, and definitely go check out her channel.
Already had to start it off with Shadow's punching bag. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's not true. He only did one roundhouse kick to him. That doesn't mean he's a punching bag.
Yeah.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't. He only did that roundhouse kick to stop Silver from trying to kill Sonic.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't mean he's Shadow's punching bag.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. He would only be his punching bag if Shadow continuously kicked his ass, which he don't.
Well, I mean, that might be true, but in my opinion...
You're only saying that because you don't like him.
Yeah.
That's rude.
I don't care if it's rude.
That's rude as hell. He ain't a punching bag.
So, you mean to tell me that with Silver being a good character, he couldn't do the one thing that Mephiles told him to do, which was get rid of the quote-unquote Ibis trigger to save the future, when, FYI, need I remind you that he was tricked by what happened to be the main villain of the game?
I know he was tricked. You don't have to remind me of that. I know that. But you also gotta remember, it's just him and Blaze in the future.
And yet, Blaze had more sense than Silver.
This is true, but Silver is very... He's gullible like Knuckles, but he also comes from a destroyed future, and when someone comes up to someone that tells them that they have a chance of saving their future, they're possibly going to end up doing it.
Yeah, I know. Because as it turns out, Silver was inspired by Future Trunks.
Yeah.
So pretty much Silver is a Future Trunks ripoff.
Oh my god. He's not... Oh my god. He was inspired by Future Trunks. He ain't a Future Trunks ripoff. And I like both.
I know you like both, which I don't understand why you like Silver.
Cause Silver's a cool person. I like him. Sure, his gameplay in the game wasn't that great, but still, I like him.
That is something we can agree on. He was way too slow. Way too slow.
Yes, and luckily Project 06 is fixing that.
Yeah, well, it's not going to improve him as a character, though, now is it?
Oh my god! Then again, do we have to just keep this on Sonic 06? Or can we bring the comics into this?
We can bring the comics in, we can bring any other source material that has that failure of a character in it.
He's not a failure! Okay, in the comics, he's really not that failure of a character. I've read some of the parts where Silver comes in the comics.
See, this is where my knowledge of the comics lack.
Yeah. I've read bits and pieces of the comics where Silver actually comes in. He's not as bad as his character is in 06. Legit.
Isn't he, like, teammates with, like, Shard?
Yes.
Now, Shard, now, that's a character.
Oh my god. We ain't here to talk about... Oh my god. You're just doing this because you have no knowledge of when Silver first appears in the comics and shit.
I mean, in my defense, I need to read all the Archie comics.
That is true. But, I do...
So, explain to me.
Okay, so, like... In Silver's timeline, there's one part in the comics when... I'm trying to remember this correctly... I will fact check myself and put in the actual info if I need to here. There's a part in the comics where he's talking to his master that's been helping him with his telekinesis and stuff. Like actually helping him with his powers, unlike Sonic 06.
Mm-hmm.
And his master tells him that he needs to go back in time to Sonic's timeline again. Which that's pretty much them referencing 06 in that, which was kind of funny. Because there was something that was going to happen that was going to cause a really bad thing to happen in Sonic's timeline. So Silver goes to do that and actually does like covert op stuff, like sneak around and stuff to figure out who's going to be the cause of it. Because they couldn't figure out who was the cause. Turns out
Go on.
Turns out it was, I know you know this character, the Magus.
Yes.
Yeah. Turns out it was actually him that was going to be the cause of the issue. But they found that out later on, which Silver helped stop him. Silver helps fight him to help stop him.
Wow, Silver being useful. Ain't that a shocker?
What the fuck? Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, if he was that useful, why didn't he try to save his best friend from sacrificing herself?
He tried to, but Blaze was just like, you know what? I can control fire. Let me do it instead.
Yes, that is true, and I will give him that one little handicap, but still, it was also because of plot reasons.
I know it was also because of plot reasons too, but I'm just saying. If Silver were able to control the Iblis Fire with the Chaos Emeralds properly, then yeah, he would have been able to save Silver. But since he couldn't...
And yet... Go on.
But since he couldn't, Blaze had to since she controls fire.
Well then, too bad that Iblis wasn't made of psychic energy.
Oh my... Oh my god. Pyrokinesis, that's what Blaze has. Hers is pyrokinesis.
I mean, look.
I'm listening.
There's nothing like playing through Sonic 06 and getting to his boss fight as Sonic, and because of how glitchy that boss fight is, if you get too close to him, he will literally slam you up into the air until you lose all your rings and then you're done. Do you know that's actually where my hatred for him comes from?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
It's because of a glitch.
Because of a glitch. And that he's slow, and that, in my opinion...
Okay, we can't both agree on the slow one.
And not only that, too, it's like, why would you believe a hedgehog, a demonic-looking hedgehog, even if his form that he was in at the time resembled Shadowmore? You mean to tell me that Silver didn't take a quick look at Mephiles and be like, you know what, that guy looks sus.
Well, Silver, what is...
Because if I remember correctly, wasn't Blaze very suspicious of Mephiles?
I think she was because of how, I think because Blaze was more well-versed than Silver, I think she had more experience than him.
Well, yeah, I mean, Sonic Rush happened.
Yeah, so... Considering she had more experience, yeah, she was probably like, okay, we shouldn't probably do this, but then there's Silver that's like, well, we have hope for our future if we do listen to this guy.
So, pretty much Blaze did the whole, okay, well, I'll trust your judgment, but I'm not going to trust him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Because Blaze and Silver was the only two friends they had. They were...
True.
Yeah. So, I would assume she would trust his judgment, even though she's suspicious.
And
but she would trust...
I will admit this... Go on.
But she would trust Silver's judgment over Mephiles'.
And I will admit this much. Even though that Sonic getting RIP'd was, in a way, Silver's fault. Technically, I will admit he did owe up to that mistake by remembering about the Chaos Emeralds and explaining to Elise that maybe with the Chaos Emeralds they might be able to bring him back.
Yeah. Yeah, him and... Yeah, he's the one that pointed that out. I remember... I remember another video that's on your channel that you was doing where you thought Shadow said it.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me to insert a clip of it, and I immediately inserted a clip, put under text, it wasn't Shadow, it was Silver.
But I do remember Shadow explained something smart during that scene, like about how, like, you know, I believe it was
he agreed with Silver. He agreed with Silver about the Chaos Emeralds thing.
And if I remember correctly, wasn't he the one that pointed out that, you know, where they are, there's no time and space and all that?
Yeah, him and Eggman both pointed that out.
Smart guy, that Shadow.
Well, I mean, he is over 50 years old, mentally.
True.
Plus, he don't age because of his Black Arms blood.
Well, yes, you know, he definitely did made up for his mistakes. And he definitely redeemed his failure on trying to convince Blaze not to do what she did.
Yep.
I will give him that much. However, how could he lose to someone like Infinite?
That,
I mean...
that enforces, I still question, but then again...
I know that the Phantom Ruby is super strong and all that, but I'm seeing here like
Silver has telekinesis. He could have froze that man in time. I think the reason for that is probably because with forces, I'm not blaming this on Silver's character at all, but Silver should have been able to be infinite, fine, like legit. But I get the feeling because with forces, it was a whole new team doing the story and stuff, right?
No, same guys since Colors.
Okay. I remember us discussing something about forces where they did something where they was trying to do something different.
No, I believe what you're remembering is when we discussed the fact that Forces was them trying to get the story back to being how we all prefer the story being.
Yeah, and they kind of messed up. Yeah, and they kind of messed up on that. And
in some parts, yes, but
yeah,
when it comes to Knuckles' character and
Knuckles' character, you guys got Knuckles good for his character. You got him.
That was a vast improvement.
That was a vast improvement for Knuckles. But we ain't here to talk about that.
Okay. Well, in your opinion, as a Silver fan, why should I give Silver another chance?
I think you should give him another chance, specifically once you read the Archie comics more.
Mm-hmm.
I think you will end up liking his character more once you read more of the Archie comics. I can understand why, because of everything with Sonic 06. That I can understand, especially this speed thing. He's a hedgehog. He should be able to run fast. All the other hedgehogs can run fast. Silver should be able to run fast. But I do know he's completely different from 06 in the comics. I mean, there might be times in the comics, if I remember correctly, that it seems like his 06 self's coming through, but he is different.
Like I said, I have no problem with overall his story in 06. It's just certain things of his story just made me kind of, like in my opinion, that's like future Trunks listening to like
Cell.
Frieza. Yeah, or Cell on like how to fix the future.
You have to go kill Goku, Trunks. He's the reason why your future got fucked off.
And it's...
See, I think the difference there with Silver and Trunks is Silver is more gullible because of how his future is. And he only has one friend. Meanwhile, Trunks knows why his future is the way it is. Plus, his mom's a freaking genius. So Trunks be smart, kid.
Well, I mean, Silver knew why his future was...
Yeah, but he didn't know what was the cause of it. Trunks did.
Hey, Silver, buddy. The cause of the future is literally telling you to go back to take out Sonic.
If someone had pointed that out to him early game, the game just would have ended there. Done.
Pretty much, yeah. And so, this is what I'll do. When Project 06 gets fully completed, and I replay Sonic 06 because of Project 06, I will play his story with an open mind.
Okay. We can agree to disagree on that.
Wait, agree to disagree.
I meant agree to disagree on Silver.
Yeah. But I will give him one more chance, and once you do come up here and I have access to all my Archie comics that you got me, then I will read through them, and then maybe, just maybe, my opinion on him might change. Because right now, this debate is at a standstill.
It's at a standstill right now. It's an agree to disagree.
Yeah, pretty much where we stand. My opinion hasn't fully changed, but I will give Silver another shot.
And then where I'm standing, I still like Silver. My opinions have not changed.
So pretty much, you guys, let us know what you think on this first debate. If you wanna discuss anything we mentioned, or like have your own debates in the comments about Silver, then definitely do so. Just keep things.
Keep things simple, guys, please.
Yep. And yeah, I'm thinking for next week's debate, we might debate. We might actually debate something that might be a little bit controversial, maybe.
Oh. Controversial. Uh-oh.
It may not be controversial. It might be. We shall see.
We shall see.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I hope you all have a fun Thanksgiving weekend, and I hope you all get some good games and get some good, stuff during Black Friday. And I hope you all, if you're using Black Friday as a chance to Christmas shop, then I wish you luck on that, and hopefully you are able to find everything that you need to find. And with that said, I'll be seeing you all on Monday, guys. Later.
Bye.